My family, Prince Harry's job as the Chief Impact Officer at BetterUp is being targeted by the UK tabloid press. Yes, you heard me right. Right now, UK tabloids are now going after Harry's role as the Chief Impact Officer at BetterUp. My family, let me ask you all a question. Before Prince Harry joined BetterUp as the Chief Impact Officer, how many of you knew anything having to do with BetterUp? How many? I can tell you for a fact, I never heard of a company called BetterUp until Prince Harry joined them as the Chief Impact Officer. I can tell you that for a fact. And I can tell you, my family, for a fact, that it isn't just me who had no idea about BetterUp. Many people had no clue about BetterUp until Prince Harry joined as the Chief Impact Officer. And ever since he joined, year after year, the valuation of BetterUp has basically quadrupled, my family, ever since Harry joined as the Chief Impact Officer. My family, even right now, the media are calling it Harry's Silicon Valley startup. My family, it is not Harry's Silicon Valley startup, BetterUp. Harry is the Chief Impact Officer. He works there. My family. And the CEO, his name is Alexi. That is the name of the CEO of BetterUp, Alexi. Harry is the Chief Impact Officer. But the media calls it Harry's Silicon Valley startup. Because ever since Harry joined my family, people began knowing about BetterUp. My family, ever since Prince Harry joined. And my family, Harry promoted, the brand name for BetterUp. And that is where it is today, my family. It has even quadrupled in valuation. But now, you are having UK tabloid, so-called carnival, or so-called expert, going to staff who have been laid off by BetterUp. And then, my family, they want something negative to be said about Prince Harry. And somehow, UK media, the tabloids, have managed to get the staff, some members of staff, to blame Prince Harry for being laid off by BetterUp. My family. And my family, first of all, I want you to hear what Kaiser said about this, my family, before I even discuss this further. Please kindly hear this. Kaiser said this, and I quote, "Real question. Were any of you aware of BetterUp before Prince Harry joined the company as the Chief Impact Officer in 2021? My family, I had no clue." And Kaiser also says, and I quote, "I was not. But I'm sure other people were, especially people in the corporate world. They're the ones who knew about it. BetterUp has a lot of corporate clients and people who like life coaching stuff. Personally," Kaiser says, "I think Harry's main work as the Chief Impact Officer was to give the company a global platform and global high." My family. Soon after his position was announced, BetterUp's valuation skyrocketed, my family, and the company massively expanded in North America and Europe. And their client roster includes multiple Fortune 500 companies. And they went on a hiring spree because of how, their valuation quadrupled, my family, increased ever since Harry joined. What happened next was predictable. They grew and expanded too fast, and demand for the product stabilized rather than increased. As such, the company has laid off 16% of its staff. My family, and UK tabloids made sure to talk to disgruntled former employees. And they told them, hey, look, you need to blame Prince Harry. They were like, what is he doing there, my family? Because UK tabloids have never ever wanted Harry to get a good job, a decent paying job. A job which my family, they are saying pays Harry a 7-figure salary, my family. Once again, I have no clue about the amount of money Harry is being paid at Better Up. But from what is being reported, apparently, Harry is receiving a 7-figure salary. My family. And guess what? He deserves it. Harry deserves it, and far much more. In fact, I hope he was being paid, in shares. Because ever since Harry joined, it has been reported that the company, its valuation has quadrupled ever since Harry joined. And that is a fact. My family, Harry is a prized asset for Better Up. And anyone with an ounce of common sense knows that. My family, anyone with an ounce of common sense is able to understand that and get that. Clearly, except UK tabloids and except some members of staff who are disgruntled because they've been told by tabloid role experts to point the finger, on their firing on Prince Harry, the target of the UK tabloid press, who Harry is suing most of the UK tabloids. On the Mirror, Daily Mail, the Sun tabloid, my family, all are being sued by Prince Harry. And they're all after him. They're all after he and Meghan's sources of income. From Spotify to Netflix. And now they're targeting Harry's job at Better Up. Now they are targeting that. Harry's role as the Chief Impact Officer at Better Up, my family. And my family, they're hoping that if they do this, that Harry and Meghan would lose their sources of income, my family. And that they're hoping that Harry and Meghan will stop suing tabloids. And they're hoping that Harry will fail so much that he has to beg Charles and William for money. And that's why they're targeting even where Harry works. They're targeting Harry's job. The tabloids say that they are against cancel culture. Go to any royal correspondent family. Go to any royal correspondent family. Go to Piers Morgan, Dan Wootton. They'll tell you they are against cancel culture. They'll all tell you that. Apparently, my family, they don't want cancel culture to strike them. Piers Morgan, Dan Wootton. However, they want it to be others, like Harry and Meghan. And that's why they're targeting Harry and Meghan's sources of income, with the hopes of clipping Harry and Meghan's wings. what Harry has exposed about this, corrupt and ethical relationship between the UK tabloid press and the government and the palace has truly ruffled a lot of feathers, such that they're coming after his sources of income. Because they know that if Harry was back in the royal family, he would never be able to take on the UK tabloid press. He would never be able to sue the tabloids being backed by the palace. They know that very, very well. And now that Harry is able to take them on because of the multi-million-dollar deals he has made, that enables Harry to fund, and pay for his legal bills. And no wonder, my family, because of Harry's ability, because of, Harry's sources of income, my family, that help Harry, be able to take on UK tabloids, the tabloid media wants to clip those wings. And they're trying to get Harry to lose his job at Better Up as the Chief Impact Officer. But once again, blaming Harry for layoffs. My family, UK media created a toxic environment by spreading hate against Harry and Meghan on a daily basis. Clearly, they want to do what they did to Harry and Meghan in the UK. They want to repeat that in the US, in the United States of America. And that's why staff who have been laid off are being targeted by UK tabloids. My family. And these so-called staff are blaming Prince Harry because they got laid off. My family, that just ain't right, my family. That just ain't right. That just ain't right and is not okay, my family. In fact, thanks to Prince Harry, Better Up quadrupled its valuation. My family, thanks to Prince Harry. So my family, it is wrong that UK tabloids are targeting staff and making staff blame Harry for them losing their job. Because that is what is happening right now, my family. That is what is happening. That's what the tabloids are doing in the constant bid to try and get Harry and Meghan cancelled, hoping that it will somehow embiggen Prince William and Kate Middleton. My family, as Toni Morrison said, if you can only stand when someone else is on their knees, then you have got a very, very serious problem. William, Kate Middleton, Charles, Camilla, who enjoy seeing Harry and Meghan demonized by tabloids, they have a very, very serious problem. My family, as you all know, Prince Harry and Meghan are attacked so that, William and Kate Middleton can get some good press. Harry and Meghan are undermined so William and Kate Middleton can get some good press. My family, it is wrong. It is wrong. And it only shows us who has the problem. And it's not Harry and Meghan, it is William and Kate Middleton. My family, it is William and Kate Middleton. And my family, just kindly hear some things which are being said. Better Up, last valued at 4.7 billion US dollars, my family, is perhaps best known for its Chief Impact Officer. Exactly. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, who joined the corporate team in 2021. My family. And this week, Better Up laid off 16% of its staff. The culmination of what multiple workers described as months of turbulence filled with outbursts from executives, mysterious staff departures, and declining morale. And my family, under Robichaud Alexi leadership, my family, Better Up steadily expanded right after they hired Prince Harry. And the pandemic increased its ascent. My family, and a former staffer said, I think you've got a company that was kind of at the right place, at the right time, with the rise of employee health and mental wellness coming out of COVID. Better Up just saw a tremendous amount of growth. And that, upward trajectory has seemingly flattened, however, my family. And as Better Up struggles to regain momentum, my family, staffers who have left the job are eager to assign blame. My family. And my family, once again, they target the boss, Alexi, and now they're also targeting Prince Harry. Please kindly hear what they are saying. That Prince Harry has become an easy target for aggrieved staffers as well. And that one former employee assessed Prince Harry's day-to-day responsibilities, my family, and said that, what Harry was doing isn't enough. It's not enough. My family, what Harry has done is help the company, become well known. And therefore, it has increased the valuation of the company Better Up. That is what has happened. It has increased the valuation of the company Better Up, my family. That is what Harry was able to do, thanks to Prince Harry. In fact, even the staffers, my family, who got jobs when the company expanded, should be thanking Prince Harry. Because if the company was not known, there is no way it would even have expanded in the first place. My family. And that is a fact. And that is the truth and nothing but the truth, my family. And my family, also, please kindly hear this, my family. Some staffers, my family, are saying that, because of Harry being targeted by the media, the negative press, that somehow it has taken a toll at Better Up. That is what is being said, my family. Just hear this kindly. And I quote that every article mentions Harry's role at Better Up, then goes on to roast him and Meghan. That is what is being said. My family, right now we are seeing that Harry's role at Better Up is being targeted by the UK media. They're the ones behind what is happening. They are doing this. They're the ones who are, telling staff, put the blame on Harry. Because my family, there is no way they accept, a comment which is positive from staffers about Prince Harry. There is no way. They want something negative. They want a staffer, any member of staff, to blame Prince Harry for them being fired, for them losing their job, for the company retrenching or removing some of its staff. My family. And they're looking at Harry's paycheck and they're saying it's 7 figures. Don't these people know that if the company was not even known, my family, which even I never knew about my family until Harry joined, there is no way they'd even get a job in the first place. No way. No way. No way. And it's high time that they also look deep inside of themselves, because they are speaking to the same tabloids that attack and abuse Harry and Meghan on a daily basis. And that's why I am saying, my family, that right now, UK tabloid media, they also want to create a toxic environment for Harry and Meghan in the US, like they did in the UK. That's why Piers Morgan goes to New York and then asks someone to give him an opinion about Harry and Meghan, expecting something negative. That's why just yesterday, I saw one presenter of my family from GB Propaganda also asking, someone who lives in Los Angeles to give his opinion about Harry and Meghan. And my family, those people have no access to Harry and Meghan. However, they want something negative said about Harry and Meghan. That is what they are looking for. That is what they want. My family, they want to create a toxic atmosphere for Harry and Meghan like they did in the UK. That is what they want to do. That's what they want to achieve, my family. They want local tabloids even in the US that nobody reads to target Harry and Meghan with lies. My family, that is what they want, my family. And my family, they will not succeed. They will not succeed. My family, they will not succeed. Companies thrive in getting so much publicity, my family. Most companies. And even better up is no exception, my family. Ever since they hired Prince Harry, they have gotten so much publicity. You can't blame Prince Harry and Meghan for being hounded, harassed by evil individuals who masquerade as journalists. But they are not my family. They're just gossipers, my family. They're just gossipers and hate mongers masquerading as journalists. As Harry would call them, pirates with press cards, my family. As Harry would call them. Harry and Meghan have been hounded by the UK tabloid press for a long time, and they continue to hound them, even despite the fact that Harry and Meghan live in the US. We saw what happened to Harry and Meghan in New York, whereby Daily Mail and Daily Express, two UK tabloids, paid for Harry and Meghan to be, aggressively pursued for a photo. They paid money for Harry and Meghan to be packed. That's what they did, my family. Reportedly, of course. My family. Because they are the ones who are spotted having, photos of Harry and Meghan and Doria in a taxi after Harry and Meghan were pursued aggressively by paps in New York. And they were the ones who had the first photos of Harry and Meghan in a taxi. Daily Mail and Daily Express, two UK tabloids, my family. Tabloids who my family were happy to print of how Piers Morgan had told Meghan to go back to America. And they're the same tabloids who want to hound Harry and Meghan in America for a click back in the UK, because there's a huge interest in any story pertaining to Harry and Meghan in the UK, in Britain, my family. And the media feeds the interest of its readers. My family. And sadly, hate sells. I recall what, the sister of the former Prime Minister of Britain, my family, called Rachel Johnson, said. The same one who abused Meghan's mom, Doria, and Meghan herself, my family. She said when she wrote something positive about Meghan, it did not give her clicks. But when she said something negative about Meghan, it got her clicks. And the tabloids in the UK, they profit from hate, as everyone by now knows. It's a business model they refuse to change, and they don't want to let go of that business model of hate and division. And my family, the main targets over the past 7 years has been Harry and Meghan, which continues to this day. You can't blame the victims of harassment for the actions of those who are harassing them, because Harry and Meghan are being harassed. They don't want to be harassed, but they're being harassed. The tabloids keep writing negative stories about them to get Harry and Meghan trolled. As Harry said, in court, the tabloids in the UK are the mothership of online trolling. Trolls react to stories created by UK tabloids and not the other way around. They mobilize and react to stories created by UK tabloids. My family, you can't blame Harry and Meghan because a tabloid has a vendetta against them. So let's stop working with them, because guess what? The tabloid media, spreads negativity about them. My family, it's wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. No one must ever bow down to bullies or abusers. Nobody. My family. And by speaking to UK tabloids, already, they are showing my family that they themselves are backing this UK tabloid media's disgusting campaign of hate and harassment against Harry and Meghan. My family. And it is wrong, and it must be condemned. We must call out what has been happening and condemn this harassment, hate campaign towards Harry and Meghan. We must condemn it, my family. My family, UK tabloids want to be the only ones with access to Harry. They want to be the only ones who can control Prince Harry. They want Harry back inside that gilded cage, whereby, as Harry said in his memoir Spare, he was raised, brought up to be unemployable, my family. That's how Harry was raised and brought up. And the people who raised him that way did that because they knew exactly what they wanted, to be able to control the Spare. And now that they can't control him, now that they see that the Spare has gotten a good job, paying 7 figures, my family, with a 7-figure salary, they want to destroy all the good that he has achieved, all the good that he has, by spreading negativity, hate, and toxicity, my family. That is what they want. My family, their evil plots will not succeed. It won't. It will not succeed one bit. My family, I recall even when Harry got the job at Better Up as the Chief Impact Officer. I recall very, very clearly, my family, that, the CEO of Better Up, Alexi, was on BBC. My family, he was on BBC. And he was being asked about Harry. They even asked about the salary that Harry would be receiving. Now, my family, I keep saying they have never ever wanted Harry to have good things. And the CEO told them, we can't discuss, salary of those who work for us. We can't. We can't discuss that, on BBC. My family, they have never ever wanted Harry to have nice things. All they've ever wanted is for Harry to perform for them, to profit off of making Harry miserable. That is what they've always wanted, my family. For Harry to have the fate of the late Margaret. That's what they wanted for Harry. And they can't stand that he has good things in his life. An amazing home in Montecito. A deal with Netflix. They've made millions from Spotify. Harry has a 7-figure salary at Better Up. They can't stand that. They can't stand to see that. That's what Harry has. And they want to destroy what he has. Because they want him begging Charles William for money. That way they can be able to have access to him. Control him. Control his movement, my family. Control his movements. Have access to him. My family, it's high time that those who have caused Harry and Meghan pain understand they will never ever have access to Harry or Meghan. It is never ever going to happen. They are never ever gonna have access to Harry, my family. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. You know, the fact is, ever since Harry joined Better Up, its valuation quadrupled, and that's a fact. You can also look it up. And now its valuation is $4.7 billion. You know, ever since Harry joined. So my family, this staff would never even have had a job, my family, if not for Prince Harry joining Better Up. And that is the truth and nothing but the truth. So my family, to see that tabloids are targeting Harry's job at Better Up is quite disgusting, my family, and despicable. It's quite wrong, disgusting, and despicable what they are doing. And I condemn their actions 100%. They'll not be able to cancel Harry or get him to lose his job at Better Up. They will not succeed. Harry has mouths to feed at home. His children. Meghan, my family. Harry and Meghan have, mouths to feed. Their kids, my family. They also have their charities, my family, to support my family. To support. So these individuals who want to get them cancelled, meaning the tabloid media in the UK, they will not succeed in their evil plots. My family. They will not succeed. And you do know for a fact, my family, that, tabloids in the UK offer money to people to speak about Harry. And they expect something negative. It's also quite despicable to take money to say something negative about where you have been working. About Prince Harry. About the CEO, Alexei. My family. Look, I don't know what, goes on much about, at Better Up, because I don't work there individually. What I do know is that ever since Harry joined, the company has been on an upward trajectory, and that is a fact. And now it's valued at $4.7 billion. When Harry was there, when Harry wasn't, working there, my family, the company was not valued at $4.7 billion, my family. When he joined, years later, it's now valued at $4.7 billion. And my family, that's because Prince Harry, promoted their brand, promoted Better Up. And he deserves every single penny he's making at Better Up, my family. He deserves his 7-figure salary, and that is a fact. If this so-called staff have a problem, they should take it up, in court or with their boss, Alexei, but not with Prince Harry, who's the Chief Impact Officer. From what I've seen, my family, they have not said if they have any problem with, what Harry is doing, my family. They've not told us, did Harry do something wrong here? Is there something that he has done wrong at Better Up? that's cost your jobs. I haven't seen that in my family. I haven't seen that element in my family. The company, quadrupled in its valuation, and then it stabilized. When that happened, my family, clearly, BetterUp wanted to maintain its profits, and so they laid off 16% of its staff. My family, that is what happened. And it's high time they stop blaming Harry for that. That is not Harry's fault. And all these evil attempts by UK tabloids to cancel Harry, to cancel Meghan, my family, it will not succeed. With that and so much more, stay tuned on this video, my family. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libet, and Doria Ragland, and all of you members of Squad.com. Kid never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libet, and Doria Ragland, and may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libet, and Doria Ragland ever prosper. Stay tuned on next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.